How's it going, guys? So today's video, I wanted to go over some of these new patch notes, or not patch notes, but the content updates, the title update, the big one. We've already kind of seen that nothing crazy has been in the game outside of the Galactic Legends, of course, with like this title update. But we did get some cool little things. So one of the things that I like a lot is you can sell mods now. I'm not sure if you guys knew this or not, but it's definitely a cool thing. Like you can do it like when you're just like working on a mod, I guess. I don't have any mods to work on. I guess I could show you guys though. So I mean, you just come over here to the mods, you buy a little bit, and then you go into where your mods are, your characters. And the nice thing about this is that you don't have to go into the sell store anymore, or the selling spot. What you can do here instead is like, if you don't get a good roll, you can just keep on going. You can actually sell it right here instead of having to go to the sell store. So that's pretty cool. I'm not going to sell this one though because that's 4 speeds. I'm going to keep that. But that's a cool little thing here. Another thing here, there's a couple more things. One thing is that they actually fixed the burning bug in the cam mission for Kiadi Mundi with the clones and 501st clones with Shock T versus the Reek and the burning bug that Django was applying. So that's pretty cool. And the last thing here that we finally got into the game was my favorite part, I think, is that both veterans, Veteran Han Smuggler, or Veteran Han Solo, Veteran Smuggler Han Solo, oh my gosh, and Veteran Smuggler Chewbacca now have the Resistance tag, and they have updated kits. So instead of like the percent chances to do stuff and land things, well, it's actually it's going to always happen unless it gets like resist or whatever. And also on the uniques for both of them, they get stacked critical damage whenever either the other person, their vet, gets hit, or if it's a resistance hero or resistance leadership. So they can get a lot of extra critical damage stacking until they score a critical hit. So that's very, very cool. Kind of like a mini General Grievous in a sense, but the difference here is that it's not a bonus turn. It's just 100% turn meter. So, the dazes, the stuns, what else? Shocks. A lot of stopping in that regards, but if you can land that and you can actually get that critical hit, that is going to be some big, huge damage. So, what did I want to do today in this video? Well, you probably already seen it in this title. I want to show you guys, Veteran Smuggler Han, Veteran Smuggler Chewbacca. Why do I get those mixed up sometimes? And how he does versus a Malak. I'm almost gonna guarantee you guys right now, there is no chance that these vets can take on a gas team until we get the Galactic Legend Rays, Kylos, or whatever. So what we're going to do today is this. Let me hop over here. Boom. So this, I know you can see I couldn't test as much because in my shard there's like 3 people who use Darth Revan and Malak's. And of the 3 that I was able to hit here was one with Watt. So I'm sorry that this is not going to be a good test, or maybe it could, because you never know. This could be a good test for you guys because Watt actually gives out the tank tech to Darth Malak rather, and we can't really do as much damage because he doesn't have any ferocities. It cleanses with the tank tech. So let's start this off by just looking at it. Keep in mind that I do have a Relic 3 Veteran Smuggler Chewie, and I have a Relic 4 JTR, and I have a Relic 5 Resistance Hero Finn, and also the same exact relic level 5 R2. So I tried this out with 3PO, which didn't work as well for me. My Vet Han is only at gear 12, so I don't really want to use him either. I do like, in regards to the reworks now, I do like Vet Han's kit a little bit more. He has like an actual AoE that hits everybody. And I like his stagger a lot on his basic, but I'm using Vet Chewie here because I need him for the resistance, so we're going to see how he rocks and rolls here. So one thing I like about this team and this counter is that a lot of stuff can possibly go wrong for you. But if you can kind of maintain and get through Darth Revan and also Bastilla Sean Fallen, all that's left is somebody like a droid, which is HK, and then of course Darth Malak. So what I'm trying to get out with that regards is that even if everything does go wrong and sideways for you, you can still bounce back because look, we just had a shock used and now we don't have any more on our Chewie, and guess what? Now we can get that bonus TM. We have full TM now. He has his abilities off cooldown. He can do a big hit here. It's not going to be anything insane, but it is very, very good damage for like what relic he is and not having great mods. I mean, these are not good mods at all. It's like almost 6k offense, so 70k, 69k, nice, very good damage. not insane. I'm gonna say it's insane, but it is very good, especially good enough to kill that Darth Revan there, and we can just focus down Darth Malak. So, are you gonna use these counters, or are you gonna use these vets, you know, along your journey if you're, you know, farming all these Galactic Legend requirements? Maybe. Definitely is doable. I mean, if you have the Resistance Hero Finn, like I have him right now, that just alone with like maybe a 3PO can definitely beat Darth Revan and Malak teams, and I think it can also beat up gases. You've seen probably Dark Omega's video about that. It's definitely doable. But in this video, I just wanted to kind of spotlight Vet Chewie, see if his damage is actually really insane. I do think that the Zeta could be really good because he gets that extra offense stacking for 2 turns, not just the 1 turn. So I mean, I think this is a fun little team here. And the reason why I feel like Watt's a little bit tougher to kill, or to while Watt's in this team, while it's a bit tougher to kill, because he gives out the tank tech to Darth Malak, and it just makes it a whole lot tougher for you to even get through him. And you can't stun him, and you can't do much of maintaining him, so you're kind of just behind his taunt. He regains all this stuff. It's kind of annoying. So, I mean, it's fun. Vet Chewie, he's really here for, you know, getting some crucial kills, I would say, for on like Darth Revan, maybe even Bastila Shan. It's definitely some good stuff. I do like this guy's kit a lot. Both vets have always liked their kits, and now with the Resistance tag, I feel like these guys can get brought up to a different level, and I will do some more tests for sure. This is just like one test I want to go after, so that's that. The other thing I want to go into is chatting about just some of the Galactic Legends stuff itself. So about the Galactic Legends, I just wanted to kind of give you guys some ideas of what it's going to take, or not really take, but you know, how much time it's going to be needed to actually get them unlocked after you even have the requirements. So I'll probably show this up on screen, but the math here, I don't have the event. I can't do the event right now, but once I do have it unlocked, you get, actually, there's like the first 3 tiers, tiers 1, 2, and 3. For tier 1, you get 8 attempts, or you can beat it 8 times rather. The second, you can beat it 4 times, and the third, you can beat it 3 times. So for the shards of all those, it is going to be, for the first tier, 10 shards for each beaten attempt. For the second, it's going to be 25, and the third is going to be 50. So if you do the math there, if you do all those attempts that you can possibly do, you get actually 330 shards, which is the perfect number to unlock them. So you can still do it, but all that ticket stuff that you're going to need is going to take a long time. And also the math there is on the actual tickets itself for all those first 3 tiers. You need 120 tickets to do all of those 8 attempts on the tier 1. You need 120 tickets to do all of the attempts on tier 2, and you need 180 tickets to do all 3 attempts rather, on tier 3. So that's a lot of tickets. That's actually 420 tickets that you're going to need to try all those events, or all those phases and tiers. And that's not even including tier 4, tier 5. I think one of the I think it's tier 6 is where you actually need the actual Galactic Legend themselves in that event to even do that. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see how this all goes. If I was to kind of estimate, you know, when people probably unlock these guys, probably going to be, you know, for those people who are going to be maxing out their energies, like those whales, probably going to see like the top end, the epitome of a whale, spending, you know, thousands of crystals on these maxing out energies. It's going to take them, I probably would say, 5, 6, 7 days. Because if you think about it, we just had like 1 day. I've already seen screenshots of people almost halfway there. And those are like the huge krakens, the whales that are spending a lot of energy and crystals and getting all that stuff done. So if you guys are in like those top shards with those top people, probably want to plan ahead. You probably want to maybe talk with them, see some ways you can still get those top ranks in arena, because that's gonna be really hard to kind of kill. That's just how it is. So probably Sunday, Monday, I would probably say, to get all those tickets up and ready to go. 420 tickets is the number. So yeah, it's going to take you 5, 6, 7 days, I would say. So you guys still got, you know, good chunk of time if you want to keep on farming it yourself. If you want to do that, if like you're already at the requirements, perfect. You know, farm the tickets up, because also the tickets, and why I like them a little bit, I don't love them. I think they're kind of stupid, but in this sense of tickets and how you farm them, well, you can actually just do whatever nodes you want for the Chirotechs and just farm up the Chirotechs themselves. I'm not even sure where they are, actually. They're on some of these nodes. They're on one of these nodes. I totally forget where they are. They could even be on like a hard node, I forget. But you can do those nodes on the light side battles or dark side, there's Chirotechs on either side. So you can definitely do the Chirotech farms. And then what you can do after that, while you're doing that, is like farm these up for the Kyros while you're doing tickets. And then the new resistance here, or not, gosh, the new Galactic Legends also needs 700 of these Kyros. So while you're farming up the tickets to do the events, you can actually get some Kyros along the way to farm for those guys. So I mean, it's a kind of a win-win, but at the same time, it's not, because tickets suck. Here it is. You can do some of the Chirotech farming there. Boom. So you still need a lot more Kyros. You still need a lot more gear. So now, last thing here. When will we see these guys, you know, at the fullest potential with like a max gear? That will take a long time, because you would still need a lot more Kyros, a lot more gear pieces, and you need to farm them all the way up. That can take a long time, but like I said, we just mentioned all those whales and krakens are probably going to be here around, you know, next week, maybe 2 weeks from now, if I were to be kind of generous for you guys. But for like the most, you know, average player that's actually going for this, it's going to take you a long time. Plain and simple it is. I would say that after you actually get the requirements done and you can actually attempt it with the tickets and farming the tickets, once you have the tickets and you can start farming the tickets, that's going to take you another month or two. Just to be kind of realistic, I would just have to say that. And by the time you want to go for the other legend, like for me, if I'm going for Rey, if I want to get Rey unlocked and get all of her stuff maxed, and then I want to go for Kylo, just think about that, guys, and think of, you know, all the time in between that they can easily slide in more requirements for a potential other Galactic Legend. So that's another talk. We can chat about that later. Like maybe like another Luke or something, a Jedi Luke. I don't know. I mean, I think the Rebels and the Rebels faction's easy to gear up for the most part. You know, I feel like the Resistance suck because Rose and Holdo take up so many dang freaking carbs and all that stupid gear, right? So that's probably it for my video today. I just want to show you guys vets. Rather just vet Chewie, because I don't have vet Han, and you can see here my vet Han is only gear 12. I do want to get him up though, because I do like his kit a lot. It's a lot of fun, man. Both vets are fun. Now they're even more fun with the Resistance tag. So guys, that's it for today. Some chat about these guys, the vets, some chat about some of the updating stuff that's happened, and the tickets, and when we'll probably realistically see these legends actually in game in our arenas to watch out for. Always want to kind of stay in a shard chat so you can kind of be in the loop of things, still making sure that you can get your crystals every day. So that's probably going to do it for me today. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, share it around, and sub to the channel if you guys are new here. If you did not know what we have going on, we have a hyperdrive bone giveaway going right now, and that will be announced. The winner will be announced probably around Sunday, maybe Saturday of this next week, or weekend rather. So that's going to be a stream here soon. It'll be a stream actually, not actually another video. It's going to be a stream. Be sure to stay on that stream to be knowing who the winner is. I'll announce it then. But until next time, guys, that's it for me today. Thank you for watching. And again, I'll see y'all later. Peace out.